And then this is basically not Buddhist, not Confucianism, but Christian. Everybody thinks the same way.
Okay, but what is going to happen with the taxi drivers who are now in their 60s?
Okay, taxi driver cases just suspending issues. What they are currently thinking, my friend, he going to start new business is taxi driver. 5 years later, he lost job. Okay, we're going to take care of introduce him as guardian, and introduce him just kind of sort of housekeeping business.
But the Guardian will not make more than the UBI.
No. That just they don't get so much money,
Oh.
but they can sustain it. Sustain the lowest level of life.
I'm worried about that.
No, this is actually the many people working as a guardian or like speed limit control people, controllers, and sort of people is lots of people working and supermarket working, but then taxi driver go lost job, and then he should work he himself but also his wife. Otherwise, that no way he can get any skill. And also that case, some cases, government will going to give them some consider for if you want to do some skill, additional skill like accounting bookkeepers. We're going to the government will support you.
Not a good example because those skills we don't need anymore.
but for example, but some sort of kind of skill.
Not so easy. Example to find example.
Or some example, 40s, 50s, and they're going to get some skill. Right, and even though AI advanced, but AI cannot handle everything for human relation. The Excel sheet and people interface which we're going to require. So you're going to study, but we're going to give you a skill how to consider for Excel system, how to support the spreadsheet, how to create it. Maybe this kind of system is not automated. Or procedures, and so human relations kind of work will going to remain.
Well, okay, but this is not high productivity work.
Yeah, that kind of sort of things we can think about. Even we can provide for those kind of high, that can sustain their salary, but we can get the job for them half of their salary. And we can consider for them, and then your wife is going to start to work. Senior people the same, Senior people after like 60, more than 65 years old, but they have no saving, but just only pension money. They can't keep up with their life, right? So many people. So we are going to provide for them some job opportunity. Right, so you cannot sustain the current same level, but at minimum level, or the government can guarantee. These cases, some cases, can we increase pension? No, Japanese government don't have budget, so we can increase the universal income, not like America. America can do that. They are a rich country.
I mean. Japan already spent all their money.
That's
huge,
right.
huge.
We cannot do that.
Wasted their money.
Waste means, for example, currently one example is I consider just METI or some government organization gave lots of money for encourage for the business, new technology or something, they provide for them, but or just they consider for the low income people, but reconsider how to go to better way. So this is sort of basic income. Japanese government we cannot provide the same as America, but we can consider something instead, something better. But taxi driver will losing job. Just he said 3.5 truck driver lost job. We should consider for that kind of thing.
Exactly, because these people are not the people you would normally invest in, because they have low potential to become productive members of society.
But my conclusion is even truck driver, taxi driver lost job. They are 50s, but they should work.
Well, it's better.
I don't know what kind of work they
Of
can.
course, and I think people will still want to work even with universal basic
Yeah.
income because it's not enough. So they will want to have a job as a guardman or
Yeah, that's right. Japanese government maybe a monthly salary is less than 200,000.
especially in Japan, being part of society means that you have a job and you.
Problem is more than 65 years old, they can get 130,000 yen per month, right, by government. But under 65 years old, they earn by themselves for sustain their family, right?
Mm.
Usually, majority of people they don't have savings.
Mm.
So how they're going to do it? This is the issues, big issues. But I told you, this is Japanese, is lowest income people. They near from Asakusa. They are only single person and 60 years old people. They don't have job and monthly cost is for staying in hotel is 70,000 yen. This is including everything, right? Gas and everything. And also he need to eat and 20,000 is good enough for at minimum. So it means they can survive
20,000?
Yeah.
For a month?
Yeah.
Really?
I did one when I was single, yes. Sorry, I did by myself.
20,000?
Yeah.
Mm.
No. Do you know the yudetar one food is 500? Yudetar 500.
But that's one meal.
Yeah, and day is 1,000.
Yeah, so that's already some month per month.
Yeah, some month. This
No,
is
not
it means
not
a
the
little bit more,
Mm.
right? But if you're not going to yudetar, and 20,000 you can do it by you going to the. I always going to the just Hanamasa, and after 6 p.m. Sandwich bento is priced half. Do you know that bento is half price? It's 250 yen.
Really?
Yeah. And dinner 250 is good enough for me. Lunch is yudeitaro and dinner 250. It means 750.
How about ikinari?
Ikinari, no, you cannot go ikinari.
Muri.
You cannot go ikinari. But I did my life. I did it before get married with my wife. The same. My former wife stole all my money. So I didn't have money actually physically. So I spent like that. It's capable, right? And my apartment is home apartment, very cheap. I don't care, right? So this is capable. But some case, everybody cannot patient kind of so low wages life, right? So because they are just taxi driver, they are familiar with their life level is annual is like so kind of 6 million yen. So now he's down to 2 million yen, he himself. So he cannot sustain his life, and I'm not sure they have own house or not. But in this case, they are renting a house. They can sustain his family. So that means also wife going to work, and then maybe she going to get 1.5 million annual salary, and in total 3.5, maybe 3.5. Okay, you need to downgrade 6 million to 3.5. Half annual salary. It's no way. Maybe government will going to give them support for some and not free universal income. Japanese government never do that. Japanese government try to do that. Okay, your wife want to get some skill or your husband want to get skill. Okay, government will going to give them some opportunity or some Japanese is health kind of cost is very low. So otherwise is food, but food is depending on how we're going to survive. Not so much cost much, but we need to consider for some kind of special benefit for the people. And as you know, that Japan has lots of available apartment,
Yeah.
in down suburb of Tokyo. So they can moving outside.
But
My wife don't want to do that. So if she doesn't care, this is immediately we can moving outside and it's just commuting time is 1 hour.
Mm.
It is immediately we're going to 1/3.